Okay, I have to share it. This is insane. I don't know. I keep feeling like I'm always saying, but I had to share. I just have to share this with you. And I'm doing a countdown. So if you catch me live, say live and say hi. I don't bite unless you ask nicely. I think. And if you catch me on the replay, drop a replay in the comments because we need to talk. Like, for real. And yes, I just promised I'm going to tease something. But we're also doing a countdown. And we're going through this on because I realized I've been holding something very close to my chest. In fact, I showed one of my good friends an invite to it last, well, not an invite. I kind of showed her a sneak, and she was like, this is genius. This is ridiculously insane. Like, oh my God, this is going to pioneer things. And this is somebody who has the experiences I have in this industry. And she's like, how has no one done this yet? How has this not been thought of? Like, trust you to be the one to this, which I'm going to take as the best compliment ever, like for real. And I showed her last night, and I've been working, and I had this really ridiculous when I was talking to her, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be when I launch this, I'm going to be charging for it. This is a program that, as a media strategist and coach, I am going to charge for, and I'm going to charge because it is a good program. I am putting a lot of stuff into this. I am putting a lot of detail into it, a lot of things that most people will not realize. Okay. Just I am. And my initial thought is this is going to be a $97 program. Okay. And I ran the concept of the program, did what I was doing to a couple of people in the social media industry that I work with, my mentors and stuff. And they were like, why are you $97? Like, what is your problem? You should be charging more. My hair is like crazy today. You should be charging so much more. Like, oh my gosh, what is your problem? And I'm looking at it, I'm going, but $97. I mean, like, if people want to do, that's a really good price point to come in at. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to stick with that. Then I was talking to my girl last night, and I'm not going to give all the details, but I'm going to send her this live and say, girl, I need you to comment what your thoughts were when you saw what I showed you. On here, so you can see, like, I am going to, in fact, I might her right now and see if I can get her to come on. Oh, it won't let me tag her in here. It's okay though. It's okay. I'm here. I'm like, I'm gonna say, go on my live, and I want your honest opinion of what you saw last night and how it is going to change things. Like, this was ridiculous, and we need to talk. Okay. I am doing this program, and social media wise, I'm going to charge for it as a course, and so people can take, and they can take this content and they can make it work, and they can then turn this and use it to make an income. And I'm planning on this would take us a month, and you could do it pretty much one sitting and just focus on what you're doing while you're there and just get out by automation, like automation. And the reason I haven't done some of the training videos on it yet, because I have to launch the channel in order to finalize some of the automates, and I haven't launched the channel yet. I know. You're like going, huh? You're talking. And then last night I turned around and said, you know what? I'm actually gonna gift this program to my team. I am gonna gift this program to anyone who's on my network marketing team. Yeah, they don't have to pay me for this. They can just have it. I'll give it to them. And she's like, oh my God, you would do that? I'm like, yeah, I would do that. I would do that. And then I'm there last night and I'm thinking, What is a better way to get this into the hands of a lot of people than, and I'm like, how could I do this? And I don't want to give it for free because then it devalues. I don't know if you've ever known that. When you give things for free, it really devalues some of it. A lot of insight for free, but I wouldn't give an entire program for free because that's just not me. I mean, today I am so pink. I am in my pink era. And I was like, I am in the last like 10 hours of our $6 sign up. We have $6 signups right now on my team. Anyone who comes in on that $6 sign up, get the program. My entire team's getting the program. So why would I in on the $6 sign up and get the program? Like, that to me sounds like a ridiculous idea. And I'm like, I'm going to do it. Now, bear in mind, I'm still building some of the programs. You're getting it you'll be getting in it as soon as it launches. But the $6 sign up is not going to stay around. That is going to disappear really fast. I'm having fun. I'm having fun with pink. I'm actually doing more of a glittery eye all over today instead of just a highlight. And I'm putting it over the darker shade, really make it, oh no, you can see it. To me, it's really popping in person. It's like super. And so, yeah, I'm giving this full automation program to them. And I am going to let them have all this information and give them that goodness. Like, and then I'm like, yeah, I do love my team. So I'm going live to do my makeup because I need to do videos for this. I need to do some videos to put this into play. And then that way it could be done. Now, here's the other part of this. I have to have a conversation with someone else on my team because if I can give a way to use this course for the whole team, I am going to, because I am not gatekeeping. I am keeping my sisters at all. But this is one of the reasons why people, they partner with me to be coached, they partner with me for social media, and partner with me on a very inexpensive level. I'm part of my network marketing team. Okay. And doing it that way. So this is a win, win, win. Absolute win, win. And I love win wins. I do. I really do. Win wins make me the happiest I can ever be with a win win because my thing is we all can sit at the table and we can all grow and we can all hit the top of things and we can all make substantial changes in our life. But there's only one way to do it, and that is making the leap and making the choice. And the fact that I was sat here going, how can I gift this? What can I do to gift this away without gifting it away? And the idea came with it, my family, my Blossom family, they all deserve this. So I'm going to make it available to every single one of them for zero extra cost. And what that means is you have, well, I'm looking at now about 9 hours to jump in and get into the team for $6. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you have a conversation with me, I will you that there's a 125 kit that is going to make this so much easier. 125 kit that you can do faceless. Like, for real, for real. I just put myself in the eye. These are the things I do. These are the things I do because, why not, right? And yeah. Do I sound insane? I'm insane. I'm giving away a $100 course for people on the team. Now, what I will be doing when I start promoting it, I'm going to be promoting it with a kit that makes the sense for the course. And anyone who joins the team with that kit's going to get it free. But right now, if you're already in my team, or you'll be in my team before I launch, you're going to get it. Simple. And you will not pay extra for it. And this is going to teach you so much. It'll be ridiculous. I've already started doing the layouts and the content, and it's like having AI most of the work for you. You could set up an entire month's worth of content and automations in one day, and then let everything do it passively for you, which is just absolute genius. I mean, like, have all the time in the world. If you have all the time in the world, I am jealous. I am so jealous if you have all the time in the world. I wish you did. I wish I did, but I have 5 kiddos, and I have and I have my business, and I have my social media management business. And I'm going to tell you right now, okay? People say, well, I know, why do I need what? Why should I get your training and coaching for free during with this opportunity? Like, you don't realize I'm Harvard certified in disruptive strategy. I'm certified by every platform. I have done some of the most disruptive, crazy stuff on here, and I have a history of success. And this is where I'm going to be very vulnerable with you guys. Very vulnerable. I was on a team call last night, and I thought I just miscarried my nose. I was on a team call last night, and I said, I'm thinking of doing some of the months that I had in my first network music. It wasn't my first networking business, but it was up there with my in the very beginning. And I had sales in that business that were they were 6-figure team sales. And 1 month we were close to a 7-figure month. And then honestly, my mom died. My mom died, and that stopped me because I just couldn't. I struggled. Life got in the way, and all that kind of just took the air out of me. And a few other things came up, and I was like, and I struggled. I held on to it, but my passion was gone. My love for it was gone. And part of that was because some of the ways I was treated. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to go into who. I'm not going to go into what they said or anything like that. But part of it was because of how I was treated. Okay. And I lost the passion. I lost the drive. I lost the love. And I went into this deep, dark spiral. And I went really into like the social media side. Really, I left there. I did partner with someone who was amazing and gave me so much light and for a long time, but we lost her too. And really into the social media side of things. And I dug in so deep and so hard into social media. It was not funny. I was like diving in, not in the deep end, but in the Olympic standard deep end, because that's where my passion lay and that's where my love lay. And I realized that I miss a lot of the aspects of this industry, especially the community, some of the family aspects, some of the support, some of the love. And that's why I came back. And then I wasn't finding my footing. I wasn't finding, how I needed to be. I just wasn't finding it. I didn't know why. I and then I realized it's because I'm not embracing skills that make me me. And that is some of the social media techniques that I know. And some of the things that are so different that have not been in traditional network marketing, that people are just then they don't get why, but it makes sense to me. Okay, it makes total sense to me on why these would work and how they would do. So like I said, this is what I'm doing. I'm launching into this, but I am going to have anyone who takes advantage of the $6 offer, they're going to get it for free. They're so going to get it for free. Not only that, I'm at this point today, I'm like I said, 9 hours, and I'm like $300 away from the next rank. 300. Can we say how ridiculous that is? Can we say how ridiculous and silly that is? I'm using, so all this was Pharmacy that I just used, but now I'm gonna come in, and this is Graftopian. It's just a new lip pencil that I wanted to try. I love trying new stuff. You see, that's why, because I can try this new stuff and I can play with it, only having to work with one brand. Now I'm only ever going to sell one, and I sell that brand because even though I love makeup and I love everything it does, this is consistent. The quality and the opportunity. And when I say opportunity, I don't mean for me. I don't mean for me. I mean in general. I mean, because the way I approach things is that I was someone who, when they got into network marketing, was struggling to buy diapers. I had too many calls with a friend who had a kid this age saying, "Can I just borrow like $5 till like payday in a day? Because I'm out. I'm wrapping my kid in a towel." Yes, my kid in a towel a couple of times. I am going to try this. This is a lip gloss ultimate shine. I just got it. It's rouge, which is why I went for this lip pencil. Please look. Ooh, this is a total scarlet. You can tell it's new because I had to just pop it then. Okay, so look. I am scared of a bright red lip, but a lip gloss, yeah, I'll give it a shot. Okay, it's got a peachy tone to it, which I kind of like, a peachiness. And then I'm going to grab a brush. I'm losing my brushes. I don't know if I'm about losing my brushes because I have like 500 behind me. I'm not kidding about like the 500 behind me, but I'm going to just come and blush. Okay, hi. Polish it off. And there we go. I'm loving this look. I'm loving it. So this is me telling you I have a crazy idea, telling you it's going to be worth it, and telling you that when it launches, you can pay $97 for it, or you could pay $6 for it today. Which one are you going to go with? Like, seriously. And not only that, the $6 is going to give you the vessel to make this program fully work. Like, I lost my mind with this. In the best possible way. I mean, like, seriously. I love losing my mind. I love seeing what it is, and I love making things happen in a way that makes things successful. But more importantly, I love doing things in ways that work for different people, especially when you have network marketing. One of the things we're always saying is, go live, go live, go live, go live, go live. And I was like, oh my God, I'm scared. I want to go live. I'm scared. I don't want to go live. Ah. This is going to fix that. This is actually, this program that I'm doing is that. So yeah, we're crazy things. This is your last opportunity. Drop a 6 in the comments, message me, let me know, and let's get you in the next 9 hours before it runs and we don't have access to it at the price that I'm giving you today. So love you guys. Talk to you later. Have a good day. Oh, doesn't want to mess stream. For some reason, it's not saying end stream.